Welcome to the Weekday Report for Friday, October 24th. I'm Tracy Pelishek. Here's a brief look at the news. A contract dispute between two local healthcare giants could affect thousands of Kenosha residents. United Hospital System and United Medical Group have not yet reached an agreement with Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield of Wisconsin for contracts related to 2015 services. That means, without an agreement, effective January 1st, the hospitals, physicians, and other professional healthcare providers of UHS would no longer be participating providers in Anthem's network. A property owner stockpiling dirt and concrete on the city's south side was issued a 24-hour compliance to shut down the operation. City inspectors went to the 25-acre site located near 80th Street and 39th Avenue after neighbors voiced their concern over noise and dirt particles coating nearby residences and vehicles. One homeowner said the operation takes place 10 to 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. Dominic Terabasi Jr. operates the property and acknowledged the project, stating it's been ongoing for 7 years and will obtain necessary permits to continue it. A former Pleasant Prairie resident described his recent unique experience as surreal as he shook hands with President Barack Obama and received a presidential challenge coin. Army veteran Ben Dowell attended an Obama speech at Northwestern University earlier this month and was pleasantly surprised when the president approached him afterwards and pressed a much-coveted challenge coin into the palm of his hand. Obama gave Dowell the coin as a thank you for his service. The county's first park and ride lot is nearing completion. John Brines has the story.
For Kenosha News, I'm John Brines. Kenosha County's first park and ride lot is right here and it's nearing completion. They're actually getting it ready for a swim meet this weekend at the Recplex. This is right across the street. It's got room for 388 new car spots, and it's being done with state grant money as well as funds from the village. A village administrator hopes that this will be a development opportunity for the future with Amtrak going right next to it, as well as, maybe some bus service down the line. So it should be ready probably next week. For Kenosha News, I'm John Brines.
Thanks, John. The Tremper boys soccer team advanced to the WIAA Division I sectional final with a 4-0 win over Oak Creek. Brandon Favor braved the elements at the game.
On a soggy night at Amici Field, the Tremper boys soccer team beat Oak Creek 4-0 to advance to the WIAA sectional finals. The team will host Marquette High School at 6 p.m. on Saturday, with the winner advancing to the state tournament. Tremper's Joey Capone scored twice against Oak Creek earlier this season and did it again on Thursday in the first half. Michael Sachin gave Tremper an insurance goal shortly after halftime, and Bobby Cisneros put the final nail in the Knights' coffin off of a corner kick. Brandon Favor, Kenosha News.
What's trending today? Trick-or-treating begins Sunday in Kenosha County with Wheatland and Pleasant Prairie passing out sweet treats. The city of Kenosha holds trick-or-treating this year on Halloween, October 31st. What day do you prefer? Tell us on our Facebook page. Up next is Jeff Zampanti with Facebook feedback.
Downtown Kenosha's new executive director, trick-or-treating, and favorite coaches were hot topics this week on the Kenosha News Facebook page. With Christopher Nauman hired as downtown's new director, we asked readers to give their input on what they believe should be his first priorities. John O'Sullivan said, "A nice grocery store would take care of downtown for starters." Ken Rice also had a few ideas, saying, "One of the first things the city better do is build a parking structure if they want to draw people downtown." Trick-or-treating begins Sunday in Pleasant Prairie and Wheatland. We asked readers to share their favorite neighborhoods. Aaron Clone said, "Paddock Lake is the best place in the world for trick-or-treating. Atmosphere and participation is second to none. Fun for kids and the adults." And Wendy Moravich said, "I always went by Pepsi Hill when I was a little girl, and now that's where I bring my little princesses." Finally, we were curious to find out your favorite coach of all time. Alejandro Contreras said, "Knute Rockne, because of how he talked to his players and really built them into confident football players." And Tom Matucci took a popular stance with a Packer legend. There's only one of these coaches that has the trophy of highest achievement for the respective professional sport named after them, Lombardi. To add your voice to the conversation, check out facebook.com/Kenosha News. For the Kenosha News, I'm Jeffrey Zampanti.
Thanks, Jeff. Now here's a look at what we're working on today. Kenosha's Habitat for Humanity has hired its first executive director. Jill Roselle is working on the story. And Mike Johnson tells us why the Kenosha Kingfish first season was such a success in our Sunday choice. Pick up a copy of the Kenosha News and check kenoshanews.com for all the details on these stories and more. I'm Tracy Pelishek with the Weekday Report.